Fine, yeah. So, chalo, we will start for the day. So, before going to talk about the snowflake and all, let me introduce myself. Myself, Shekhar. I have around more than 15 years of experience in industry. Out of these 15 years of experience, even I worked in on-site projects. I worked in UK for the different clients for 5 years, and currently I'm working as a architect in one of the organization, and I have experience in different technologies like Snowflake, SQL Server, MySQL, PostgreSQL, completely into database and business intelligence like ETL tool, Talent, SSIS, reporting tool, Power BI, and SSRS, and data warehousing concepts, data warehousing. So these all are my core area where I am working. Maybe if I work for the one project, I may be getting work in a Snowflake. If I work for the other project, I may be getting a work in the SQL Server. So I worked on the lot of database products, and I have a good technology on database end. So this is my overall experience. Okay, and coming to the today we are here to discuss. Today we are here to discuss about the Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse Development Sessions. Snowflake Cloud Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse Development Sessions. Okay. Now, before going to start today's demo session, just I want to hear from you guys. What is Snowflake? Whatever it is, whether it is right, wrong, whatever it is, you just uh, start discuss on what is uh, Snowflake. Guys, whatever it is, whatever you know about the Snowflake, you just start uh, discuss on what is Snowflake. I will ask Tejashwini. What is Snowflake?
It's a replacement of the cloud native platform.
Replacement of the cloud means?
Normally we have a AWS and Azure like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of that, we are using the Snowflake database.
What about Vaidyanath?
Actually, I'm not sure, but uh, maybe it's a cloud-based database where we can, manage and handle large amount of data and do operations on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about Pawan? Any idea?
Snowflake is SaaS application infrastructure provided by public cloud SLEF, that is AWS, Azure, and GCP. Snowflake is architecture is hybrid of the traditional shared database and shared nothing architecture like that. Anything three layers like that. There is query, cloud service, and database. And next, Snowflake internally recognize the loaded data. Snowflake is compressed format to different column levels and then
Okay, that's fine.
different storing cloud data
Okay.
like that.
Yeah. Chalo, then we will start our discussion. Yeah. Good, Pawan. So you have gathered the good information and then shared with us. That's fine. Now we'll start.
Sorry, Shekhar, just one question in my mind. And will you be learning DBT? Because I believe with Snowflake, DBT is required everywhere, right? Or how can we learn that?
No, we are covering the Snowflake here. We are not covering the DBT. DBT is again separate technology.
Okay, okay, but right, just asking. I think we can learn it outside, right? Because nowadays they ask
Shall
Snowflake
we
with.
shall we discuss all these questions in outstanding questions at the end of the session?
Okay, okay.
Is that fine, Dinesh?
Yes, yes, that is fine. Yeah, perfectly fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Chalo. So Snowflake, what is Snowflake means? Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of AWS, Azure, and then GCP. GCP means Google Cloud Platform. Snowflake itself it is a cloud data warehouse. Snowflake itself it is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of AWS, Azure, and then GCP. We have a reason. We have a reason why. We have a reason why the Snowflake cloud data warehouse built on these three cloud products that we will discuss later. First of all, we will discuss what is the meaning of Snowflake cloud data warehouse. Okay, and again, directly switching to discuss on the cloud data warehouse. First of all, we will try to understand what is the basic meaning of the data warehouse. Right? We pronounce data warehouse, data warehouse, data warehouse. What is the meaning of data warehouse, guys?
Wherever data will be stored in place, sir, like that database inside of the different cloud platforms, it may be considered as like that
Mhm.
service layer and cloud data warehouse, like that processing layer and different massive parallel processing of Snowflake in that cloud platforms.
Okay, what about others? What is
Uh, I I think data warehouse is like a storage where you can store all of the enterprise data, like a data dump where structured, unstructured, all the data you can store in a data warehouse, but which is not frequently accessed.
okay? Now, you guys, let me know one thing. Shall we discuss shall we discuss first on data warehouse, the discussion on data warehouse, or directly shall we jump into the cloud data warehouse? To understand the things very clearly, shall we discuss on data warehouse concept? What is the meaning of data warehouse? How it is going to work? Then on top of that, we'll discuss Snowflake cloud data warehouse. You guys just tell me, guys. Shall we
We
discuss
can
first?
go, yeah, we can go with data warehouse. Let's have some basic understanding and then move ahead with Snowflake.
Yeah, others. Tejashwi, Dinesh, on.
Yeah, for me also, sir, because I'm not sure about the database warehouse.
Okay, sure, Suku.
Yeah, chalo.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah. First of all, we will discuss. First of all, we will see what is the definition of your data warehouse. Okay. See, data warehouse is a analytics database. Data warehouse is a analytics database. Data warehouse is a analytics database that stores and processes huge data for the purpose of analytics. That is okay. Your data warehouse will handle two main functions of your analytics: store your analytical data and process your analytical data. I will tell you. Data warehouse is a analytics database that stores and processes the used data for the analytics purpose. See, data warehouse, especially data warehouse, is going to design to store the historical and then to store the historical and then use data. First of all, What is the meaning of historical data? And we will discuss. So data warehouse is a analytics database which stores and processes the used data for the analytics. What is the meaning of analytics, guys? What is the meaning of analytics?
To analyze the data for the higher management to make decisions.
Sorry.
I mean to
Can you
analyze the data for the higher management to make decisions.
Yeah. Especially data warehouse is used to store the use and then historical data, and we are going to collect the data from the different systems, different source systems, and load the data into your data warehouse into one place. So what is the meaning of historical data? Historical data means your data warehouse will be having a multiple years data, suppose 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of data, and this data warehouse will be having a entire data of your business. Suppose let's consider you have an e-commerce business Amazon. You have a e-commerce business Amazon. Amazon is operating from the across the globe. That is nothing but into a different countries, and in different countries the data is stored in a different system, source systems. Maybe India has stored data into the Teradata database, China has stored in a Oracle database, US has stored in the Snowflake database. Same, maybe some other country has stored a data into the legacy file system. Now data is available in a different source system in a different formats. Now tell me, guys, is it possible to do the analysis for the Amazon top management on their business data and then make some decisions? Is it possible to do thorough analysis on their entire business and make some decision? Is it possible?
No.
If the data is available in different source systems in a different formats?
No,
Different source systems, no, they have to be present in the same.
Yeah. So now the meaning is, in India we have a data in a Teradata. Okay. In US we have a data in a SQL server. In other country we have a data in Oracle system. The data is scattered across the different source systems in a different systems. If they wanted to do the Amazon top management, if they wanted to do the analysis on their entire business across the globe, I'm not talking about the specific region or specific country. They wanted to see their entire business data in a single system, or they wanted to do some analysis on their entire business global level. So in that scenario, if the data is available in a different source systems in a different formats, it is not possible. So whenever you collect the data from the different source systems and from the different locations, and then load it into the one place, and that is called as a data warehouse. And where once you load the data into the data warehouse, then based on the business data, based on the business requirement, you will do the lot of analysis in a different ways. So that's why we can call it as a analytics database. Once you store the data into the data warehouse, you will start doing the analytics on top of your business data, and then make some decisions based on your business data. That's why we can call it as a data warehouse is an analytics database that stores and processes the huge data for the analytics purpose. Huge data means the data warehouse is going to store the history of data. Okay. It will store the analytical and then process your analytical data. Now we will see here how your data warehouse is going to work. See, let's consider. So you have some business. You have some business. You have some business here. You have some business here, like whatever it is, some Central Hyderabad 1, Central Hyderabad 2. So these are the two stores. These are the two stores, and their data is going to store in a different systems. Like one is into SQL Server, okay, another into like file system. Now your data is available in a different system in different formats. You need to convert. You need to collect, first of all. You need to collect the data from the SQL Server and then from the file system. Then you are going to use the ETL tool, any ETL tool, extract the data from the different source systems and then apply some transformations to convert the different formats into a single format and then load the data into your data warehouse. See, you have a different source systems. You are going to connect those different source systems, those different source systems by using a ETL tool, and then you will extract all the data from the different source systems, apply some transformations, and convert the data, apply some transformations, and convert the data into a single format, and then load the data into the data warehouse. Now you have a entire business data, and from the different source systems and from the different formats, you have converted and then loaded the data into a single place, that is called as a data warehouse. Once you have a data in your data warehouse, then you can start doing analysis by using a report. You can start by using analyzing the data by using the reports or by using the data warehouse itself. So based on that, you can make some decisions on your business. Some decisions on your business. So this is all about very basic about the this is all about one second. Yeah, this is all about the very basic definition about the data warehouse. Now tell me, guys, is this clear or any gaps?
I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, sure.
It is compared to traditional data warehouse like the read and write operations. It will be used like the Snowflake.
No. We will come to the Snowflake, Pawan. Just we are focusing on the very common and then basic understanding and the what is the meaning of data warehouse. And then once you are clear on this data warehouse, then I will jump into the what is the meaning of traditional or on-prem data warehouse. Now, just I am asking you guys, whatever we have discussed on the basics on data warehouse, is it clear or you have any gaps? I'm not talking about the Snowflake as of now. I'm talking very purely basic concept of data warehouse. Is it clear or any gaps? Pawan Kumar or Vaidyanath, Dinesh, Tejashwini,
Is it clear, sir?
it is clear.
It's
Others?
clear, sir.
It's clear.
Yeah. Now, Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse, right? Guys? Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Before to the cloud world. So what was there in the world before cloud data warehouse? What was there? What was there? What was there in market or in world in terms of data? In terms of
Traditional
Hadoop.
traditional on-premise.
traditional data warehouse or traditional database, that is called as a on-prem servers.
On-premise,
Yes or no?
yeah.
On-premise.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the meaning of the traditional data warehouse? On-premise servers. What is the meaning of
Where data is stored into the like servers across the like different locations, not in the cloud. across different physical locations in the servers or in the huge data warehouses, etc.
Yeah, others.
Yeah, I mean, it is not in the cloud, but it is in the on-premise of the company at different locations, where it's very difficult to expand or, maintain.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Let us discuss what is the meaning of traditional data warehouse or traditional servers or on-prem servers. See, on-prem servers, that is nothing but you will be having every component is a physical component. Suppose let's consider your organization decides that okay, your organization decides that their business data is going to store in a SQL server, on-prem server. Okay, SQL server, on-prem server. So for that, what they need to do first of all, to build SQL server and all, they need to have a lot of things. Here. 1 second. Yeah, see, they need to have a lot of things to work with the on-prem traditional servers, right? What are those things? So first of all, to work with the on-prem servers or to set up the on-prem servers or traditional data warehouse, you need to have a SQL Server software. You need to build a SQL Server in a physical server. So this is also one of the component. This is also one of the physical component, and you need to build the necessary hardware resources: RAM, CPU, motherboard, storage device, etc. So these are the components, hardware components or physical components. Build hardware resources. Your organization want to store your business data into the SQL Server on-prem server, then they need to set up first all these hardware components. Yes or no, guys?
Yes,
Not clear,
Yes, sir.
huh?
Yes.
Clear or not clear?
yes, clear. Yeah.
Clear, yeah. Now, once you made the setup of your on-prem server, you need human resources, multiple human resources to maintain your on-prem servers. You need a DBS, you need a infrastructure engineers. I will tell you why do we need database administrator and why do we need infrastructure engineers. Okay, let's jump into the your flow chart here. Suppose let's consider here, as usual, you have a different source systems. You have a different source systems. You connected ETL tool to the different source systems, and then loading the data into the warehouse. Loading the data into the data warehouse. Now, this is all automated process. You have ETL jobs. Okay, you have ETL jobs daily. Those ETL jobs are running automatically. They have made setup like that. They have options, and all those ETL jobs are pulling the data, extracting the data from the different source systems, and then loading the data into the data warehouse. At the time of designing, at the time of building your data warehouse, okay, you have configured the physical components like storage disk to the 1000 TB and your RAM like around 16 GB like that. Okay, so these are the predefined one. How you are going to make a decision to define all these storage components and all? Again, that is different concept. How you are going to make the decision? So how much capacity you need to configure to your data warehouse and all? Again, that is architecture level decision. So based on the number of users, based on the number of records you are going to get, based on the number of concurrent users are going to connect to your data warehouse. So based on the number of data value you are going to getting into the data warehouse, based on the number of users are accessing your data or processing your data, and then how many number of reports are generating. By considering all those things, they are going to make some decisions. So these much configurations are required to set up this data warehouse. Now you have set up this data warehouse and started working with your data warehouse to load the data, to store the data, to retrieve the data, process the data, manage the data, whatever it is. Now you have defined the storage, this 2000 TB, and then some hardware resource with the predefined capacity. When the days are passed, when the months are passed, when the years are passed, whatever you have defined these hardware components and this SQL Server version, it may be outdated for your business application data. That is nothing but a initial days you have made the setup of all these components with the capacity. Now your business grown, your users are grown, your data value is grown, and then your concurrent users are requesting multiple requests are grown. Now, so for that your business, your data warehouse is not supporting, it is becoming outdated. That is nothing but whatever you have configured or predefined component, those are becoming full. You are not able to store the data. You are not able to process or retrieve the data by using existing your RAM capacity, existing your number of CPUs which are already configured to your data warehouse, because your business grown, it is not able to handle your business data now. So your data warehouse configuration has become outdated. ETL jobs are trying to load the data into the data warehouse. Your ETL jobs are getting failed because your storage disk is full, or your memory is not supporting to process your data. So in that scenario, if your data warehouse is not supporting, then we require multiple human resources to identify the issue and then upgrade or fix your issue in the data warehouse. For that, you need a database administrator and you need a network engineers. Why these ETL jobs are failed, and what is the issue, and what is the issue with your server, and the database administrator will identify all these things. If technical issue, your developer will come into picture, and then he will fix and then start rerunning the job. Technical issue means whatever code you have written into your ETL job, then if that code is not working, then that is developer part. If the data is not able to store into the your data warehouse due to the lack of your storage issue, or due to your out of memory issues, then that is your configuration issues. So there multiple database administrators and the network engineers will come into picture. They will diagnose the issue, identify the issue, and then fix the issue. That is where we require a multiple human resources to maintain your on-prem servers. It is not automated process. Everywhere you need to pitch in, and then identify the issue, and then fix the issue, and then make your servers up and run. So you need a regular maintenance to your regular monitoring to your on-prem servers, because those are predefined hardware. Those are predefined hardware components. Those are our predefined hardware components. That's what. One second, where is that? That's what we require a human resource to maintain your data warehouse. Okay. So we have a lot of challenges with the on-prem servers. We have a lot of challenges. Yes or no, guys?
Is it clear, sir?
Yeah. So to overcome all these challenges, we have Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse. Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of these three cloud products. First of all, what is the meaning of cloud data warehouse? Cloud data warehouse nothing but you are going to use any web browser, you are going to use any Chrome or Edge, whatever you are going to use any web browser, and then log in into your Snowflake or cloud data warehouse account, and then you start using your Snowflake account. You don't need to configure anything, you don't need to install anything, you don't need to maintain any hardware resources, you don't need to upgrade the software, you don't need to install the software, you don't need to manage also. You just require a active internet connection, and then you need a one web browser to work with the Snowflake cloud data warehouse. You are using a internet. You are using a internet. That's why the meaning called as a cloud. Data warehouse, as usual, your data warehouse already we have discussed. So you are working in the cloud data warehouse instead of the on-prem data warehouse. So now in the Snowflake, the meaning of cloud data warehouse is you are using a cloud, you are using a internet, you are using a internet, you are using your Snowflake account, and then start working with your Snowflake account. Load the data, store the data, process the data, access the data, retrieve the data, work with the Snowflake account. So in this scenario, in cloud data warehouse, on behalf of your organization, everything will be taken care by your Snowflake only. You no need to monitor. You no need to monitor. You no need to manage. You no need to install. You no need to upgrade. You no need to configure. Everything will be taken care by your Snowflake only. That's why we can call it as a Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Suppose let's consider daily you are loading some terabytes of data into the Snowflake. Then it is not going to end. It is not going to stop you to load the data. It is not going to stop you to load the mass or huge data into the Snowflake, because whenever you start to load the data into the Snowflake cloud data warehouse, automatically the Snowflake is calculating what is the storage space is required for your volume of data or huge data. Automatically the required storage space is provided by the Snowflake. It is not going to stop you guys. Automatically it is going to provide. And based on the, suppose today 100 users are connecting, in next 1 year 1000 users are connecting to the your Snowflake. Based on the data volume and then based on the concurrent users are connected to your data warehouse, automatically Snowflake is going to provide the required hardware resources. It is not going to stop you. Automatically it is going to know how many requests are submitted to their Snowflake account. So based on that, internally it will calculate and then provide the required hardware resources. If you are connecting 100 users, based on that how much hardware resources are required, it is going to provide that much only. If thousands users are connecting, how much hardware resources are required, it is going to provide all those. It is going to provide that hardware resources. Okay, and you don't need to manage. You won't until you get any technical issues. You are running ETL job. Some code issues are there. That Snowflake can't able to do, because that is your code you have written and it is not handling your scenario, so that it is getting some technical issue. There you need, as a developer, you need to pitch in and then fix the issue and then run the job. Until that, everything, even performance related issues also, you no need to take care of some certain level. Automatically this Snowflake will take care. On top of that, if there are any code level issues which was done by developer, then you need to look into this. That's why Snowflake can be called as a cloud data warehouse, and which is built on AWS, GCP, or Azure. Why the Snowflake has built all these three cloud protocols? Snowflake has made a tie up with these three cloud providers, and then Snowflake is utilizing their data centers to store the data of your Snowflake data. And while storing a data into the data centers from your Snowflake, there is a highly encrypted algorithms are implemented. No third party can be able to read your business data, your Snowflake or your other clouds also. They can't able to see your data, because while you load the data into the Snowflake, while loading a data itself, the data will be encrypted and then store the data into the data warehouse, so that no one can able to see your business data, because it is highly encrypted data. And while retrieving a data, then you are going to get the, as a end user, you are going to get the your business data. That's why, see, the Snowflake is using their business data centers instead of maintaining their own Snowflake data centers. Snowflake is going to use existing data centers. Snowflake is going to use their existing data centers. That's why we can call it as a Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse which is built on top of these three cloud providers. And Snowflake can be called as a software as a services, because Snowflake can be called as a software as a services because there is no hardware to install, configure, or manage the servers. There is virtually no software to install, configure, or manage. Ongoing maintenance, management, upgrades, and tunings are handled by the Snowflake only. You no need to install. You no need to install any hardware or software or configure the or manage the servers. You no need to install any software. Maintenance, management, upgrades, and the tuning are handled by Snowflake only. So here tuning, performance tuning, how it is going to take care. The Snowflake architecture, it is designed in such a way that whatever you process in the Snowflake, everything will be highly optimized, and then it won't take any extra hours or extra time to return the data, to process the data. That's why, so we will discuss how the architecture is going to help in terms of performance tuning. We will discuss all that in the next sessions. We are going to discuss Snowflake architecture. Yeah, so this is all about the very basic definition about what is the meaning of Snowflake and what is the meaning of software as a service. This can be called as a software as a services. This can be called as a software as a services. Now tell me guys, this basic definition is clear or any gaps?
Shekhar, I always have one doubt, like AWS, GCP, and Azure, they have their own databases, right? Then why do they allow Snowflake data warehouse again upon them? Because they can have their own databases, right?
No, so here Snowflake is not going to use their database space. Just they are using their data centers. Snowflake has its own specialty, its own features compared to those cloud products that we are going to discuss in further sessions. So for now, I can say Snowflake is not going to use their database. Snowflake is use their data centers to store the data. That's it. Yes or no?
Okay.
Guys, clear or not clear? Are your basic definition of your Snowflake? Yeah. So coming to the course content, this is our course content which are going to discuss in our regular sessions. This is a Snowflake Cloud Database Development sessions. Whatever I have mentioned in the screen, those topics will be covered. Those topics will be covered as part of our regular session. And the course duration will be the 30 to 35 sessions. Course duration will be around 30 to 35 sessions. Prerequisite, as I mentioned, if you have a good knowledge on SQL, then it will be added advantage. If you don't have good knowledge on SQL, then you need to work on, you need to brush up your SQL knowledge and become comfortable, and then start working on that. So SQL is very much essential for your this course. So that parallel, if you don't have anyone or you don't have good commanding on the SQL, you just plan accordingly to learn the SQL concepts. Okay. Once the course is completed, then I am going to support you to prepare the interviews by providing some FAQs, and also I am going to help you to prepare the resume. I am going to help you to prepare the resume on your Snowflake experience. So this is all about just today's this introduction session, and then this is the course content. So tomorrow, what we will do, we will discuss what are the Snowflake some great features we have, and we'll start one by one. Now, if you have any questions, I'm going to provide you 5 to 10 minutes. If you have any open questions, you can start asking the questions. And as usual, daily we will be having a 1 hour session at 7 o'clock. Okay, yes or no, guys? 78.
Okay.
So,
Sir,
So when you available in course office, sir,
Sorry?
are you available office today?
No.
I want to meet with you, sir.
No, I will not be available. In the office. You can ask DurgaSoft people. They will connect you. They will connect you over the call.
Sir,
So,
I miss your name. What's your name, sir?
My name is Shekhar.
Yeah, Shekhar. The content which you're showing on the screen, till data sharing from, so is this what Snowflake, or are there any advanced concepts also? And is this cloud we are basic we are learning?
Advanced level means what?
No, no, no. See, this is my first encounter with Snowflake. I didn't know anything about the Snowflake. So whatever you are telling on the screen, these are the topics, right? So is this what complete Snowflake, or is there anything that we need to learn, or
As
after
as
this,
as as a developer, this is enough.
this is enough? Okay, as a developer. Okay. So apart from developer, is there anything like an Snowflake analyst or Snowflake, what, I mean,
Admin, we have admin.
admin, right?
Yeah, that is different. That is not related to your developer, and we are here to discuss on the development only, not
Yeah,
into
yeah.
admin.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to make sure myself, okay, this is what I have to learn on Snowflake and I'm on the right path. So, because this is my first thing about Snowflake,
Yeah, you are into development or what is your
I
background?
am a Java developer,
That's fine.
but
See, Java developer, Java. One thing. Even I want to highlight. Nowadays, market is expecting some Python knowledge. You need to brush up that also. That we are not going to cover in these sessions. But additionally, you need to look into that Python, some basic knowledge.
oh yeah, so that I can do,
Hmm.
because in my company there are a lot of projects in Snowflake, and there is very one or two limited projects in Java. So they are asking me to shift to Snowflake actually.
That is very easier. That's why
Mm,
that's what I'm telling you.
mm,
Just brush up. Not only you, everyone. You just brush
mm.
up your SQL knowledge, and then learn whatever we are discussing in our sessions, and prepare for the interviews and crack the interviews. Working on the Snowflake is very easy, but you need to
Okay.
crack the interviews. That's it.
And are there any certifications on that, just for showing them, okay, I am a certified
We
Snowflake?
will we will we will discuss tomorrow on what are the possible certifications we have on the Snowflake. We will discuss tomorrow.
Okay, okay, sure, sure, Shekhar, sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
And Sekar,
Thank you.
just I have a doubt. Can we get like standalone Snowflake calls, or it has to be embedded like other databases always, like Oracle and Snowflake? How the calls are in the market usually?
Market, that's what you need to brush up some Python knowledge also. Okay.
Basically, the calls will be like Snowflake plus Python. That kind of calls will
Python,
be.
and then if you have a strong knowledge in Oracle SQL Server, then it will be added advantage.
Okay, okay, okay. Good combination of Python and database and Snowflake. That is like a good combination for job and all.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And DBT, like we no need to learn, or should we learn basic?
No, see DBT. If you learn, then it will be good actually. Nowadays, the good combination in the market DBT. Even I don't have experience in DB2.
Oh, okay, okay. DBT data build tool. Okay,
That is ETL.
okay, okay. So no need to worry for that one, right? Only Snowflake alone would be sufficient for us. Nothing to, because sometimes I see like when in Naukri.
See, if possible, if possible, you can plan for DBT also, because market is expecting now multiple things,
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Yes or no?
Yes, that's true. That's what when I was searching for the jobs in Naukri and Snowflake, no, they ask usually that's what they. Okay, no problem. We can manage it from YouTube or somewhere here and there, or maybe using the domain
See, in
name.
initial days itself, if you learn, then it will be good to survive in the job, right, guys?
Mm-hmm. True.
Right?
Yeah.
Better put some effort now itself while learning.
Mm.
See, if you have more things in the resume, then you will get the more opportunities, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
So you will be having a scope, multiple scopes.
Mm.
So, sir, I
Hello.
have one question, sir.
Yeah, Pawan.
Sir, after the course, if you do any real-time projects,
Yeah, I am going to explain on project. Yes.
Basically, we'll have Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, Shekhar?
Monday to Friday only.
Okay, so it will be roughly 7 weeks to 8 weeks.
Sir, time, sir, Monday to Friday class timings. Are you decided today or tomorrow?
No. Monday to Saturday. No, Monday to Friday daily you will be having a
Hello.
7 to 8. 7 to 8.
Same time, sir. After the demo class, will we start charging date of the day one class? The time is
No.
7 to 8.
Daily you will be having 7 to 8 only. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Or
Any other questions?
did you say 7 days or?
No.
No. I am telling the timings. Morning 7 to 8 a.m.
Okay, okay,
IST
okay,
Indian.
The course duration is 30 to 35 sessions.
okay, yeah.
Clear?
And so we have to make an account in the AWS or any of the cloud to work on it.
Sorry?
So we have to make an account on AWS or any cloud platform.
No. That I will explain in the my regular sessions. Regular sessions,
Okay,
how you need to work with the AWS and all. I
yeah.
will feel comfortable on that. Don't worry on that.
Okay, okay.
Clear?
Yes, yes, Shekhar, clear.
Any doubts?
No, Shekhar, we're fine. But like you said, simultaneously also we'll be like spending some time for DBT also, so that 3, 4, 5 hours. That would be by the time we complete Snowflake. We'll also get some hands-on experience in DBT. That would be helpful for Java.
It will be helpful. It will be helpful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Clear or not clear? So tomorrow we will discuss on some great features and some general points on Snowflake and all. We will discuss on tomorrow session. Okay. At same time 7 o'clock we are going to connect. Fine. Chalo guys, if you don't have any questions, then we will wind up the session and then we will connect tomorrow. Okay?
Yep. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
Shekhar.
bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.